Hey y'all. All right. My name is Dayla. Here for the new viewers. Um, Here we talk about life, business, being more disciplined, just lifestyle basically, and just anything I feel like talking about. Um, so as some of you know, I have a skincare business. It is Sister Scentimentals. Okay, so this weekend we went to the flea market. It's a market that I do regularly every month. It's in Jackson, Tennessee, and I drive out there every once a month and sell my product. And I recently had my surgery, so it's going on 3 months now, but I'm still in recovery mode, still just now like walking. And I've been walking for like probably 3 or 4 weeks now, but I'm still limping. But anywho, I went to the market, and I went by myself, set up everything, whatever. Friday surprised me. I interacted with everybody else. So my strategy for this market was to, since I'm just now getting back out there again, was to ask everybody if they wanted a sample, to smell, just to invite people to the table, to get them interested, okay? So Friday, I did better than I thought. Friday, I did really well. Made a ton of sales. Was just satisfied. It was the highest I ever made on a Friday. So Saturday came around. Now Saturday, I didn't feel as confident. I was still, passing out samples. Just that a lot of people were saying no. A lot of people were just looking. Didn't really want to buy anything for real. Not for me, at least. So I didn't feel as confident on Saturday. So I head towards, now the last day is Sunday. Okay. Now for Sunday, Sunday is like the day that you expect, other than Friday, you expect, it to be a little slow. People aren't really gonna buy like that. They're trying to get ready for work. They're just kind of strolling through, looking at things, okay? So I had a few people who came back the day before, probably two people. I had a few of my returning customers, probably about 6 or 7. Love them. I got a lot of people, at least 2 customers that come every single month. They don't miss a month, okay? And I do a deal where I tell them to bring their jars back for 10% off. So that on Sunday, it was very surprising, and I just kept going hard for Sunday. Now Saturday and Sunday, so my whole thing was really Sunday. So before this surgery, I would go to my pop-ups. I feel like maybe it's called having market fatigue or pop-up fatigue. So before this market, I usually would just be ready to go, ready to pack up 20 minutes before, And when I first started doing pop-ups, I would make sure to try to stay at the time that we were supposed to stay to the very end, because I always thought, it's professional to, don't break down until it's really time. And I guess along the way, I noticed that I just started packing up earlier because maybe it was just being discouraged at some markets. But this time on Sunday, I decided to stay all the way. Of course, Saturday I did, but we didn't have to break down or anything, put everything up. So of course Saturday I did. But Sunday, the market ended at 5. It was from 9 to 5. This time I literally stayed set up until 5 p.m. And I started slowly breaking down, things that really didn't need to be set up. I slowly started breaking down, but I left everything up on the front table, like as if I was still set up regardless. And I wasn't packing up early. I didn't do none of that. Because the times when I pack up early, it's like you're showing the customers that, hey, we closing down. It makes them feel like they can't even browse around while you're packing stuff up, because they're assuming that, oh, you ready to go. Like, you're not trying to, get no more customers. You're not trying to sell nothing right now. You're ready to go. So that's what packing up early really does for you. This time I didn't. And when I say I had got 2 more customers because I did not pack up early, because I did not, like, usually I'm 20 minutes, 30 minutes already packed up, ready to head out the door by 5. This time it was like, okay, no, I'm gonna make sure, I'm gonna be professional. I'm gonna make sure to stay open until 5 p.m. and then we're gonna start breaking it down, because what's 20 more minutes? What's 30 more minutes? It's not gonna kill you to, do that time that you're supposed to do anyway. So I did that, and I got 2 more customers, 2 more new customers at that. One lady, she was real excited, and the other lady, I gave her a deal because she just seemed like she was iffy about it. But I really be wanting my customers to try the products. It's more so about them trying it and actually liking it. It's more so about that than just making a sale. For me, it's been past making the sale. When I first started, even then, it was exciting to have people really appreciate my product and like it enough to, give money for it and pay for it. But that's never been my goal. I've always said, every single pop-up I've done, I said, my goal isn't to just make money. It's to get customers, to come back. It's to get returning customers. That's always been my goal. That'll always be my goal. My overall goal. Of course I want to make money, but it hits different when people really like your product. It hits different when they really mess with it. Like they rocking with it. They want it. They like it. They love it. They trying to see where I'm at. They trying to see if they can order online. Things like that. It just shows me the quality of my product. It shows that it's really something that people trust. They trust it like a store product. They trust it like going to Walmart and getting, dial soap or something. Like, this is something some of my people rely on. I got plenty of people who can't go without it for real. I got a few customers, a small amount of customers who really be trying to, hit me up. They've been saying that they out. I need to get more. Like, where are you? What are you doing? Like, can I order online? Yes. So I think this weekend really was an eye-opener for me for especially my first time really. It's not my first time, it's like my third time back doing a pop-up, but like I could actually walk for real. So, and I was fully active, fully immersed. I was ready to interact with customers. It made me realize that it took me out of that fatigue I had. I guess I did so many markets that it made me feel like it's always gonna be like this. Some people just don't want to buy it. No, it's like this encouraged me to be active and just be in it in that moment until the very end. If the market is from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., you keep going hard from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. You of course make sure you hydrated and eat and whatever, so you won't pass out. But the main point is just stay in it the entire time. You never know, who your customers are going to be. You never know how much they're going to support you or how much they're going to like your product. So this weekend was an eye-opener for me, just bringing me back to when I first started. And I guess it's reinstilling that the priority of making sure that you're withholding that professional look, that professional mannerism, just treating your business as a regular storefront. Treating your business like you clocking in at a 9 to 5. Like, you can't leave 20 minutes early at your job. I'm sure some people can, but you're not supposed to leave 20 or 30 minutes early, right? You gotta wait to clock out at 5. You don't get to clock out at 4:30. So I think it's just taking that mental and taking that mindset and putting it within my business and putting it in that framework and truly applying it every single time. I never want to get to a point again where I'm just like, oh, whatever, I'm ready to go, I'm packing up early today. Unless I'm just not feeling well or something just crazy happens, an emergency or something. But now it's just I'm going to stay in it. And I'm going to continue to talk. I'm going to continue to interact with my customers, even if I'm not in the mood. It just feels like I owe that to my business. I feel like these past few years that I've been going through things, I had to deal with a relationship. I feel like I neglected my business so much, and I never want to do that again. I want to put my business at the forefront. I want to put it at the forefront. I want to make sure that it basically has all my attention now. There's nothing else more important than this business. Right now, it's my livelihood, my health, my business right now. That's it. That's all that matters to me right now. My relationship with God, making sure my mental is good, of course, all these things. But I don't want to neglect my business ever again. I feel like I neglected it for the past 3 years when I was in that relationship. And now that I'm not dealing with nobody. I'm not finna entertain. I'm finna zone in. I'm finna lock in, because there's no telling where Sister Scentimentals could go. There's no telling where it could go. So, and I'm not finna let nobody interfere with that again. Because I did, and I saw how that went. It felt like everything was on delay. It felt like I was just trying to get out of quicksand. It felt like I was running in quicksand. It felt like I was trying to run on the beach. Like, I know I can go faster, but this saying all this is slowing me down. Like, even though it's still beneficial to run on the beach, y'all. It's actually really beneficial. But bottom line is we putting our all into this business, 100%. I'm finna go restock right now. We finna be restocking all day today. Just getting things done. And what else? We have an event this weekend. So I didn't expect to have an event this weekend. I applied for one like probably Saturday or Sunday. I applied for another event, just trying to see, if I could catch another one. If I didn't catch it, if they didn't accept me, that's fine. That's cool. We keep on moving. We keep on pushing. But she called me yesterday or the day before yesterday, yes, Monday, and said that she has spots available for this event that they have. It is for Saturday and Sunday, and I'm praying that everything goes well. I'm gonna put my best foot forward, but I'm praying that the crowd is there. Can't do much without that if it ain't nobody there. But I do pray that it is. And I have to let y'all know about that. It is an outside event, so I have to prepare and bring my coolers and ice. That's really the only thing. My tent. Make sure I bring plenty of water. What else? I don't have a little fan. I need to get me one of them little portable fans. I need to get one for real, because they really do be helping. Yes, I don't have a fan, but I'm used to the heat. I'm used to that. They don't bother me for real. It's not a necessity. So I love the heat. I'll be okay. I'm not prone to passing out over heat. I love the heat. I'll be soaking it all in. I just need water. So yeah, it's gonna be an outside event. Maybe I can clip some of it, get some footage, show what it looked like. Maybe I could do that. But yeah, y'all, like, if you have something that's like inspiring you, a side hustle, a business, whatever it is, I'm just saying to just go for it. I started my business when I still had a job. I started it on the side. I funded it and whatnot. And to be honest, I barely had anything to start that business. I just went ahead and did it. I literally, the things that I could get, I went ahead and got them, and I just kind of capitalized from there. I took that money and I grew, from there. It's all about just slow and steady growth. So, wish me well, y'all. I pray that it's a good event. I'm excited, and God has been guiding me all week. God told me to stay at home today and make this inventory. Make what you can, okay? Because my number one priority, that's another one on my to-do list, is to make sure that I have more than enough inventory, right? To make sure that every scent that I have a butter and a scrub in those scents. If somebody placed an order, I'm able to ship that package out tomorrow, right? That's what I want. That's the goal, and that's what we're going for. But I'm gonna catch y'all later. Bye, y'all.